Day 18,966. And before I forget some of the ideas for the Two Words album, I'm going to jot them down on video form here. Like, one of them is an idea for James Gandolfini. Another one is called Penniless Poetry, and it has these two lines. In God we trust. And let me see, what else? Another one is called True Story. I forget which story I was thinking of, but it's a bunch of them, I guess. But I had a specific one in mind. I tweeted that word True Story to remind me. And apparently I've forgotten already. Another one is going to be called, or based on the two words, Nothing Serious. And then there's Late Great, which is an abbreviation of one of my first original poems called, or they weren't a poem, it was just a one-line thought. It was called Late is Great. Also, there's Great Respect, Psychological Reactions. I actually had that painted on, actually it was three words, painted on my van, side door of my van. It said no psychological reactions. And also, there's a whole piece I wanted to do called Time Machine. Not really sure what it is yet, but it's not much of a stretch from what I'm doing right now, but Time Machine. Then there's Google's database. Think about that, how big that frickin' database is. If you've ever built a database, I have, many, you got to be impressed with what's got to be in that data. I mean, it is a web crawler, but I'm guessing they put it into a database to make it quicker. Yeah, to access it all. And ridiculous ratio is something that requires quite a bit of elaboration, but could be interesting. And there's these two related two-worders, Sampler's Paradise, and Attention Deficit. I also have an idea for a piece that's called Writer's Block? Hyperlinks. And there's this Steve Jobs quote. It's 2 sentences. It goes like, stay hungry, stay foolish. And those are just some of the reminders I tweeted on the Two Words Now Twitter account, one of my gazillion Twitter accounts. This, it's a good way to jot down future projects that never get done. And I got about 20 different places that I jot down these ideas. And like this video for one. I just compiled a few. But there was another one I thought of, and I just cannot remember what the hell it was. I was really interested in doing it today, but it's gone. It's just totally gone. It might occur to me. I mean, how could it fit? How could it fit in my day-to-day? It'll be an accident if I remember it, because it's like every sentence I think, when you're thinking, I don't know if you think, of course you do. When you think, when I'm thinking, or when I'm speaking, I notice when I come across two words that are interesting together, and I try to take note of it. And so I'm constantly adding to my list of things to do which I abbreviate LOD. I'm adding to it constantly, so it's hard for me to ever get caught up on it. But a lot of these ideas really fascinate me, and I want to explore them further. Given infinite amount of time, I could. Infinite time. Infinite time. No such, well, yeah, there is such a thing. But, unavailable? Or something. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one.